everyone, and welcome. I'm Charlene with Healing Light, and I'd like to thank you for joining us. We're going to talk about meditation. And if you're anything like me, you maybe have searched it or tried to see what it was all about because it sounds pretty good. Well, when I went out on Google and I did all of my searches, I found that there was specific ways to sit, ways I had to clear my brain, and I found that I was very much in a box, very much of a, you've got to do ABC. And you know what? I am just not a box person. Never have been, never will be. But I decided I'd continue down this journey. And I decided, okay, let's start with our seated position. Quickly found that I felt like a pretzel. Also, I found that my body doesn't bend that way. And so I thought that my journey, I had to walk away from it. However, really, it doesn't matter how you sit. So what you need to do, though, is you need to find a comfortable position. Because I promise you this, if you look like a pretzel and you feel like a pretzel and you're uncomfortable, it won't matter how much you try to clear your brain. All you will be thinking about is the pain in your legs. I know this from experience. So find a comfortable position. Sometimes I sit on the floor with my back propped against the wall. Other times I can sit in a chair. I can sit straight-legged on the ground with very good posture. The whole thing is just that you need to find what is comfortable for you. I can't tell you what that is. So that is what my first thing is no pretzels. Find a position that you feel comfortable in. Then the next thing was I had to clear my brain. There's a lot going on up there. And even when I did or was able to push away my grocery list, what's going on with my kids, holidays are coming, my brain still processed and still continued to reach for what I was sitting there for. But I continued. All right, Char, you've got to close your eyes and push everything out. Stop thinking. My brain would start going and processing, and I'd say, stop thinking. The problem with that is we are very busy people. We have many things on our plates. And even when I sat down to meditate with the full intention that what I'm going to meditate about is how do I meditate? How do I expand my knowledge? How do I connect with the spirit side? My brain still continued to work, and so for the longest time I just assumed I was doing it wrong, because we are told that you must sit in that specific way and you need to clear your brain. So here is my suggestion. If I was sitting down and my whole goal was how can I connect to the spirit side or my spiritual side, that is what I needed to focus on. And quiet all of the other stuff, my grocery list, the car needs brakes, all of that. All of that got quieted, and I focused specifically on my intention. And that really helped. I was sitting comfortably. I could listen and be open to that which was around me. And it really made it enjoyable to get done and walk away and say, okay, I walked out with something. The other thing is I don't know about you guys, but I live in a house with dogs and cats and kids and phones and people knocking at my door. It's crazy. So what happens in those moments when the dog barks or the kids knock on the door, even though you said don't knock on the door, I will be out in 20 minutes. You still get those knocks. So in the beginning, I just quit. Okay, well, go handle that, or whatever was going on, even if it was just for, the dog is barking. Nope, everything is fine. I thought I had to start from square one. Now I realize that I can say, the dog is barking, and allow that moment for the mom and me to make sure that everything is okay. And then I get right back into where I was. which is pretty amazing. Even when we are going through this journey, we're never not in control. That was my other problem. I did not want to be on this meditation journey and be completely gone, right? I had no control over it. I was always very leery about going through guided meditations for that same reason. I want to be in control of me, of my body, of what's going on. If there's an emergency, I want to be able to grab the kids and get out. Okay? So what you have to remember is when you meditate, you are still in control of your body, even on a guided meditation. You can say, I'm done. I'm ready to walk away from this. And there have been times I have tried certain guided meditations and they just did not resonate with me. So I was able to stop and move out of that thought, that journey, and I was able to move on to the next one. So you are still in control. You can sit any way that you want. There's that control again, okay? And when things interrupt you, you do not have to start from scratch. You can simply pick up from where you were. So those are the few things that I wanted to talk about tonight. And I would like to go ahead and have another video which delves in a little more into how I go on my spiritual journey with meditation. But this was just meant to be quick, give you a couple of those explanations that you don't have to fit within the box, and that meditation is about you and your journey. It's not necessarily about how my journey looks, but what your journey is. So with that, I would like to wish you love and light, and we will see you soon.